Yo, rookie, give me my coffee. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Crew, we're about to start the day off right. I just realized my shorts are on backwards. This is gonna be a very interesting day because of that. That's insane. Anyways, we're gonna be going over some motorcycle close calls and crashes. We're doing a live after action review. Once again, today is Friday. We're going to have another one on Monday. I'm going to actually have a nice meal and hang out with some of the admin staff over here at the crew a little bit later today. I wish I could put my hands in my pockets, but they're on backwards. They're on backwards, and I realize I got a lot of green, so you can't see anything. But anyways, it's Taco Friday. End of the week tacos. Go ahead and grab yourself some tacos. If you want to join the best online motorcycle community in the world, we're going to be going over, like I said, the motorcycle close calls and crashes. We're going to be using the color code chart. We're going to use white, yellow, orange, red, and brown stage. We're going to be talking about situational awareness. We're going to be talking about our fundamental skills. We're going to be smart riders. And Jonathan just became a member of the crew. We got a lot going on today. I can't wait to share with you. And let's get this going. Let's get to class. Remember, guys, make sure you guys sign in. Make sure you guys sign in. We got to do some stuff. Seriously, my pantalones, my shorts are on backwards. Did not realize that. While I'm behind here, I'm gonna go ahead and swap them around because this was very embarrassing. Hey, no looking, no looking. Come on, get back. Come on. Let me go ahead. It's very professional. Very professional. There we go. Whew. There we go. All right. So while we're here, I'll go ahead and let this play in the background so you guys can see what's going on, what we're going to be going over today. It's another 99 lives. Whew. Some coffee. Yeah. Let's go ahead and adjust this just a little bit. Let's go ahead and adjust this just a little bit. Boom, dunzo funzo. No, Scooby, she didn't. Very upset. That is her one job. Failed at it completely. 82 Tony PR, how you doing, man? Jonathan, taking your beginner lessons next week at Harley Dealer and getting a new CBR 300R in 2 weeks. Well, we got that as a beginner bike to give away. So, but I know you're pretty much planned to do it. But that's gonna be a lot of fun, man. That's gonna be the Harley Davidson's version of the MSF. So it's actually really cool. You're gonna learn everything from the beginner class of the MSF, but the thing is, it's going to be like Harley biased. So they're going to be like, hey, ride our bikes. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where that's going. But yeah, guys, did you know we were giving away a bike? All right, come to me in the garage real quick. Yeah, guys, we're you guys got here already? Holy crap. Yeah, we're giving away this motorcycle. Link will be in the chat real soon. Matt is taking care of a lot of the buttons that he's having to press, but we're actually giving that away. I actually went out riding yesterday and did very easy. And when I say easy, it's not really that easy. I was burning up and I got sunburned. But motorcycle familiarization on that motorcycle. So I go over all the primary controls, secondary controls, all the buttons, what they do, how they do it, what to get going, how to start. And we're actually coming up with a brand new video series here at the Firehouse. And it's going to be about how to learn to ride your motorcycle without an instructor. So we're giving this away right there. And Scarlett, yeah, baby. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You got it, Scarlett. But I'm going to get back to class. But yeah, we're giving this away. All right. No, I got to go. We're giving this away. All right. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, they're brightly colored. I mean, come on now. They're about 4-inch inseams. So what? So what if they're swim trunks? I'm going swimming after this. All right. Whew. We're going to get going once we have close to 100 likes. Because remember, guys, in order to get today's credit, you have to sign in by liking the stream. Okay? That's how you get today's credit. We're also, once again, raising more money right there for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. So if you guys would like to support mental health in men and physical health, like suicide prevention, all that stuff, click the link that's going to be in the Chitty Chat chat. Remember, guys, we do a lot of good on this channel. We're trying to raise money for things, for good things. MC Ryder, yeah, MC Ryder's good. I love what he does. Jerry Palladino, same thing. Love it. The Motorman. Woo. You're signed in. Gonna go grab a quick smoke. Mr. Marv, awesome. Guys, 45 likes. Let's get this going. Let's get 100 likes. It looks like my buttons are not working. Oh, wait. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of those sounds. Let's go ahead. Whoa, wait. Yeah, I get it. I get it. There we go. Let's go ahead and reset that. Let's see. How does that look? Okay. Interesting concept there. Let's see. Does that button work? No, none of these buttons work. Does this work? Oh, that works. That's good. All right, whatever. All right, we're going to be going over this pretty soon. This is all I care about. This is all I care about when it comes to that. Yeah, you like my pantalones? Is it pantalones for shorts too? I don't know. We got new emojis. We got the no buenos. We got all that stuff. We got all of it coming on. So we're going to be watching this video pretty soon once we get 100 likes or get close to it. We're about 50 likes. I think I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know if you like the new emojis we got going on. All right, let's go back to the classroom. We're getting there pretty soon. Hey, we got the donations coming in. Thank you guys. Thank you for donating. Remember, none of this money goes to me. I turned off super chats. You cannot donate to me at all. So, see what we can do. Let's see how much money we can raise. Let's see how much money we can raise. Let's go ahead and refresh this. There we go. Woo, Matt is not on the ball today. Scooby, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. Super duper appreciate it. We're going to get going real soon. Pantalones cortos. Oh. Hey, pantalones. Didn't we already watch this one? This video came out. I mean, some of those stuff is going to be back. But, I mean, this video came out the 25th. So, that was 3 days ago. We haven't had a stream since the 24th. So, we might see some of this stuff. But here's the thing. I like 99 Lives, and they do a good job. And if we have to, we'll skip a lot of the stuff that we've already seen. But Matt over here got us a couple videos to play around with. So, we have quite a bit to really work with. So, we're going to be go ahead and just, you know, we'll just start. We're at 55 likes. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. We got tacos in the lounge. Eat some tacos. We're at $38.98. Who's going to do $2 to put it at $3,900? Who's going to do $2 to put it at $3,900? I would love to know. All right, noob kisser, that's fine. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You guys don't have to do any extra work. It's going to happen no matter what. You know, we're going to do good things on this channel no matter what. All right. All right, so it looks like there's a problem with the stream deck. So I'm going to have to do this manually. So guys, raise some money. That's the link right there. All right, let's watch.
Look before you pull out.
Thank you, Brian, for retweeting. All right. Whoa. So they might have been trying to, they might have done that to avoid and swerve. Is this a passenger? Yeah, what is he saying? Oh, what the hell's going on? Ooh, what? Alright, we're not even gonna play with this one. This one just looks stupid.
Poliție, acolo, camera e aici. Bună ziua. Domnul cu Renault cu
I'm not even gonna play with that one. That one's stupid. Whoa! Man, people are angry.
What? What? Excuse me? I'm in my f***ing lane. F*** her. She's going up on YouTube, man. Yeah, f*** you. I'm in my f***ing lane, dude.
All right. Let's take a look at that.
Domnul cu Renault cu
Where the hell did she come from? Cause look at we have this vehicle right here, so that means she was behind us. That means she was behind us, and we're in this lane. So we're passing a slower vehicle, and we're just gonna go this way. So I have a feeling she came up from behind and then did that. But my concern on this one is how come we didn't know she was behind us? So she had to have. Okay, maybe she didn't get no. Because here's the truck. The truck is turning right. That's why it was going slow. So where did you come from? So it almost looks like, I mean, because she's easily in this lane. She's not. Doesn't look like she came into this lane. What's her problem? She just has a problem. That's all that is. That's all that is. That's all that is.
What? What? Excuse me?
Jonathan, thanks for all the videos. I feel I will be safe rider because of you with the $2 donation. We just got over 3,900, baby. Woo!
Yeah, you.
Yeah, this was What's up? What's up with this? This is all crazy people.
I'm in my f***ing lane, dude.
Speed up or slow down. Okay.
You what? What do you mean? Don't sit too f***ing close to me then, you ginger cunt. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then, cunt.
Whatever. Come on now. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Yeah, maybe something happened before this. I'm waiting for a situation where we could be like, hey, let's learn from this, but it's all just angry people. Today is weird. Today is weird. I accidentally put my shorts on backwards, and now we're watching just angry people. We can't learn from any of this stuff. I think you guys already know it. Don't be angry. Don't be crazy. I think we already know that. I think we already know that. Guys, remember to join today. Click the link in the chat or click the join button. Yeah.
Are you going to stop then or what? Are you going to stop?
Look how angry this is.
Pull over there.
That's real angry.
Pull over now, Ted. Pull over now.
He's already pulled over.
You're trying to knock me off my bike as well.
Just call the cops. Just call the cops, man. Just call the cops. Call it a day.
You're not gonna pull over there, are you, you ginger?
Call it a day, man.
Sorry. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I'm getting bored now. So I'm gonna go because you're not gonna pull over. You're not. Oh yeah. So just off. Go on.
right, so that one we can kind of...
Hey, look before you fucking pull out, buddy. Look before you fucking pull out. Dude, what a fucking crackhead. Oh, here we go. What? Oh, okay. Turn right, turn right.
I think we might have to switch this channel, or this thing.
Hey, let's turn left here.
Might have to switch it up. Because yeah, you're right. We have seen quite a bit of this.
Bullshit pass, dude. That was bullshit. That was not okay.
Oh, man, I remember this one. I think he did something dumb.
What you do?
All frustrated. There we go. We finally got something. Finally got something. All right. Yeah, but we talked about it last time. I wish we could do more. I wish we could do more with that. All right, so let's watch this one. There we go. See, this one right here, though, like when he took off, that was more of an embarrassment thing. And I don't like people getting embarrassed in my group rides. I think a lot of stuff is a learning example. So, yeah, the guy got mad justifiably. But, I mean, for me as a leader in a group ride, it'd be prevented. But if it wasn't, if something just happened, I would pull that one person aside and have a conversation. Or actually, I'd pull both of them aside and have a conversation to mediate some of that stuff. Because at the end of the day, we're all crew members. At the end of the day, we all make mistakes. You know, whether it's ego, behavior-driven, any of those things. We all make mistakes. I think we can learn from it. And I think that's a great bonding moment. You know, we could either push this guy away from a safety crew or expect mistakes and keep that person into safety. I wouldn't want him to leave because I want him to be a safe rider and smart rider. So it's like, I get it. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen that you're a smart rider. Exactly, Joe. All right, so this right here, having 360 situational awareness, we should have noticed some of this stuff, but a lot of the problems with road rage and stuff is that we don't really have all the context when it comes to the video. You know, we only have the clip that the motorcyclist sent in. And we just started, baby, and we're getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. There we go. We got Nightbot finally in the chitty chat. What are you doing there, car driver? Thank you, Nightbot. Streamlabs, you've been slacking. Is there just an angry issue? What's going on?
Eihän tässä nytkään kukaan ajaa. Tässä ei nyt yksikään ihminen aja.
The donations are coming in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful, careful. 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 Andrew Stanley, about to be a new rider, hopefully by next month. Love your videos. They are very helpful. With a $20 donation to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Woo! Peter, go ahead. Sign in. Sign in, everybody. Thank you so much for raising some money with me. All right, so we can talk a little bit about this. We can talk a little bit about this one. All right, cool. You know, it's 7 minutes in. We can finally get a video. All right. So right here, we're gonna be riding in. We're gonna be riding a Sportster. Scarlett, does this look familiar? Does that look familiar? We're going to be riding a Sportster of some kind, you know. We have this motorcycle mount right here. It's not a rock form mount, which is a little frustrating. It should be a rock form mount using the code DanDan25 or the link that's in the description. But anyways, get whatever you can get. This is a ram mount. They're still very good. But we're going to be riding here on the interstate. We're in the HOV lane. These people are not supposed to cross over. When I say these people, I'm talking about this car right here. They're not supposed to cross over the white line right there. They're not allowed to, okay? It's bad, bad, bad. You're not allowed to do that. But thing is, people do it anyways. So we can't assume that people will follow the law. If you're a smart rider, you're probably following the law, so it kind of upsets you a little bit. But here's the thing. That means you're just a better person. I'm going to say it right there. Anyways, we're moving forward a little bit more. And as soon as you see them getting closer and closer to this line, then we have a problem. Another thing that we have is that we are in the blind spot. Okay, so the easiest way for me to describe if I'm in a blind spot is if I can do like a 45-degree angle. Okay, so this is 90 degrees. Okay, 45-degree angle is basically that. Damn it, I did a really good 90, but not the 45. Let's go ahead and let's just do this. How about this? So this is, let's see if I can do it. Shit. All right, one second. Okay, that's better. Okay. What about? All right, I'll take that one. So this is a 45-degree angle. Okay, so if there are cars, okay, if there are cars like right here, this is a car, and this is us right here on the bottom. I mean, it's simple. It's self-explanatory. Okay, we're using geometries and mathematics and everything, but the thing is, a lot of people don't understand this, and for those of you that have been driving or riding for a while, this is all like, what the hell are we talking about? I've known this, but here's the thing: we have like 60% people that watch this channel brand new to riding, so they don't have this. So that's what we're here for, crew. Okay, if you're a crew member, don't be too frustrated with this. This is a refresher for you, and it's a new class for other people. Okay, so blind spot. If I'm ever 45 degrees at an angle from a vehicle, then I'm in their blind spot. Done. There it is. So when that's the case, I get myself out of it. I either go forward or I go backwards or I go from side to side to increase my space cushion. I'm planning my route. I'm positioning myself for safety. I'm locating potential or specific hazards. You know, this is a potential hazard, blind spot. I'm going to go ahead and adapt to it. So without having to do any type of craziness, I'm going to adapt to it by just rolling off the throttle, maybe increasing the throttle a little bit, maybe go ahead and increase my space cushion by moving over a lane position, and that might solve the problem. But if it doesn't solve the problem, and what happens is if this vehicle comes out into my area, I have to navigate around a threat. Okay, a hazard is a hazard, okay? Drinking too much alcohol or having a 24-pack of really strong IPAs is a potential hazard to your liver. It really is. It's only a threat to your liver if you chug every single one of them right away, back to back to back. So if you can adapt your lifestyle to not drinking a 24-pack of IPAs in one sitting, you can mitigate some of the hazards. You can mitigate some of the problems. You know, if you spread them out over a course of 24 days, have one beer a day, it ain't a big deal, right? Chug them all in 1 hour, ooh, you're going to have a problem. So plan out your riding. Position yourself for safety. Locate the specific hazards. Oh, we got a 24-pack. Adapt to those specific hazards. Oh, we got a 24-pack. I'll drink 1 or 2 a night. Instead of having to navigate all this crap and be like, okay, I drink all 24. Now what do I do? You know what I mean? So navigate around these types of hazards if they come out at you. But the thing is, I just want you to adapt, okay? Planning. We'll talk more about planning pretty soon. Trust me. It's a whole new thing. It's way better than C, search, evaluate, execute, plan. Position yourself for safety first and foremost. Boom. You don't even have to deal with a lot of stuff if you do that right. Okay. Locate the hazards. That's like yellow, orange stage, right? Adapt to it. Okay. Moving lane positions. Not a big deal. And then if something does happen, go into red stage, which is navigate the hazard. Keep repeating that process. Thank you, Nightbot, finally doing something. Holy crap. Streamlabs was sucking. No, I agree. I keep my phone in my pocket sometimes. I just love my rock form mount. See, that I don't do. I don't do that. Oh, he's calling 911. One sec. Why is he calling 911? What's the problem? All right, we got to watch the whole thing. Sorry, guys. This is kind of weird.
What's that?
Okay. Are we calling 911 for that? Yeah, harsh. With the Cena or Cardo, I know for hey, this is stupid. I know for a fact Cardo you can call 911 just by saying the voice command, so you don't have to do that. That's what I love about Cardo. See, this right here, like there has to be something. There has to be something. There has to be something because think about it logically. We talk about planning our routes and everything. We think about it logically. There's 0 cars in front of him. This is a completely open area. This is all open. There's 0 reason for that car to come into our lane. There's 0 reason and especially to do it when we're right there. There's exactly, Foxtopher. There is something going on. Because we talk about patterns, right? Like what? Crew, real quick. Okay, we talk about all that stuff up on the top right of your screen with squirrels over there, but here's the thing. We talk about it all the time. Patterning, okay? Why would a vehicle merge in front of you without really looking? What is one of the biggest things that you see typically when it comes to a car merging into your lane while you're traveling? Think about it. What is it? What is it? Yeah, harsh. I don't get it either. Guys, the Cardo Connect app is absolutely amazing. Like, I wish I could show you, but I realize it's not going to be, damn it. The Cardo Connect app is awesome because it connects everything to your headset. You can call people easily. It's super easy. So Renee, so typically leaving a slow lane, right? Typically a car does this where they come out in front of us because there's this huge long line of people, right? There's usually a huge long line of people, and then like our lane is completely open. So people usually come into our lane because our lane is open, theirs is not. But when I see this and I don't see anybody, there has to be something. There has to be something else because this is not like we talk about illogical, logical stuff all the time. You know, why would a driver do this and all that stuff? But when you actually dive into, you know, the inattentional blindness, the motion-induced blindness, it's logical. It is logical when you understand the brain and how it works when it comes to driving. So when something goes against what the brain actually says, like what we understand what the brain does, that means it's a behavioral thing. It's a behavioral thing. There has to be, yeah, Peter, guys, you're right. There has to be something. I think so, Askar. So this one right here, this one made sense. Because look at, so this one makes sense. So he's gonna go in this lane because we have this vehicle right here. Okay, which doesn't really make too much sense because he could just easily go into the lane in between these vehicles, right? He could easily go right here in that lane, but he's choosing to go left to cut us off. So I mean, it's kind of logical because of that car, but he has other choices. He can go in between if he wanted to. Because yeah, you can see that. Look, you can see the brake lights. You see the brake lights. So that makes more sense. That makes more sense. So you see, okay, so we're passing now. So let's go back a few frames. So here's the car. Here's the car. And then now the car switched over, right? So because here's the car now. Okay, so we're dealing with a few things here, but why is this guy applying the brakes? So there's a passage of time. There's a passage of time. So I don't know if the motorcyclist said and did something and then edited it out. Okay, we're getting pissed about leaving or entering the HOV and all that stuff, but I mean, whatever. Anyways, we got lights. So he's purposely slowing down. There's nobody in front. We're pulling up. We can't see very well. I have a feeling there was an interaction. And then this part right here, it really doesn't matter if he's calling 911 or not. The other driver won't. The other driver can't tell. So this right here, look at that. Look how fast we're going. Okay, I'll show you guys. So we're gonna stay at their speed. So look at the speedometer. So let's take a look at this. Sportster speedometer. All right, let's see. That's kilometers. What's miles per hour? All right, so take a look at that. Take a look at that. Okay, so that's what the speedometer looks like. Yeah, Nightbot needs to fix their stuff, but anyway, so we have, it looks like we're going 90. Looks like we're going 90. Right? Does it look like we're going 90? I think this road is probably a 65, maybe a 75. I know this looks an awful lot like Phoenix or areas like that. Actually, probably not. There's trees. It's not Phoenix, but probably 90. Okay, probably 90. All right. So that we're keeping up with this vehicle if we're going 90. We just cut him off. All right, so it looks like it's covering the third to the last, right? The third to the last number. So the third to the last number is that one. Okay? So third to the last is 100. Okay? So we're going 100. We just cut him off. Good use of the blinker. And now we're going 75. Okay, we're going 75-ish right here. Since we're going 75, take a look at all the other vehicles. Take a look at all the other vehicles. We're maintaining speed with them. We're going 75-ish, maintaining speed with everybody. So what's happening here is we decided to speed and put ourselves in a bad spot. We decided to not position ourselves for safety. We're speeding. We're not adapting to the situation. We're putting ourselves into this situation. Let me see what kind of commands I can do for you guys. Sorry, guys. I'm having to set up Nightbot because Streamlabs bot decided to take a poo-poo. So let's try it again. Motorcycle giveaway. Let's see it. Oh, boom. Look at that. It worked. It worked. We got you. Wait, no. What? That's not the right. Ay, ay, ay. All right.
Tried to stay in the bend and lead to a rather
Let's try that.
accident.
Let's try that. One second. Let me try it. Let me try it. Let's see if Nightbot does it. Probably not. Whatever. You guys know what it is. There it is. It worked. It worked. So Scarlet, we got it to work. Whoa, it's your tire. Are you changing your tire? All right. There we go. All right, let's watch that. Sorry, I got distracted. Sorry.
The biker tried to stay in the bend and lead to a rather costly accident.
Oh, that's the oh, never mind. That's a ditch. Ay. So, who here changes their bike tires like this? Like not their motorcycle, obviously, but their bicycle. They flip it up on the handlebars. I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it, right? I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it. This one right here is actually a very bad one. So he's going 100 kilometers per hour, so that's about 60, right? 66? What is it? What's the math? Alexa, what's 100 kilometers per hour in miles per hour?
100 kilometers per hour is about 60 miles per hour.
I was right. 60 miles per hour, baby. Woo! Did a good job. High five. Yeah. So we're moving over a little bit more.
And lead to a rather costly accident.
So way too fast in the corner. 60 miles per hour is a no buenos here. So look at this right here. Doesn't it seem like it'd be easy just to maintain that? That is an easy turn, right? At some point. Well, when you look at it from this point of view, it's easy. But we're not in his shoes. We're not riding. We don't have his skill level. He doesn't have our skill level, all those different things. Okay, for us, it's just like, man, if you just pointed your nose and committed, baby, just commit. Well, he didn't position himself. He didn't do any of that stuff. He didn't plan his route. Okay, he didn't do any of that. So what's happening is he's trying to slow down. So he's like slowing down, and he's just going to go straight. Okay, this is where you need to actually say to yourself, okay, I'm slowing down. Oh, crap, I'm not going to stop in time, so let's go ahead and continue. That's what you should be doing. Okay, right here, this is just, oh, crap. But here's the thing, guys. If you're ever in a situation where you do go in a panic brown stage, aim for something like this. Aim for that. I really thought he was gonna keep the bike up until I saw that there was a ditch. So right here is what got him. This right here. That right there got him. If he aimed for that, probably would have landed it pretty well. But my biggest concern with this one, it says 42 kilometers per hour, but that can all change when you're applying the brakes. So we don't really know the speed of the impact right here. But you also notice that there's no brake application. So more than likely, the reason why he did not stop is because he wasn't applying front brake pressure. So let's go ahead and take a look and see if we can see any of that.
The biker tried to stay in the bend and lead to a rather costly accident.
All right, so he's got his hand over just a little bit. You can kind of see it right there. Yeah, he's squeezing just a little bit. Yeah, that's the moment he released. He probably wasn't squeezing enough. And I realize we have this right here. You know, we're raising money. So if you want to help donate, please do so. Nightbot's been spamming the chat right there. Boom, boom. So this was a panic. And also, if you take a look at his lever over here. That right there tells you this is a new rider. In the chat, crew. Hey, crew, rookies, especially you. Come on. Sit down. Find a seat. How many times do I have to tell you? Huh? No video games today. 1 hour. You get 1 hour in the lounge. But right here, look at this. Bent lever. Probably slow speed stuff. Probably just drop the bike slow speed. Not a big deal, but that right there tells me that it's a beginner. Bent lever. It looks a little bent. That's fine. But right there, that impact could really mess up your pelvis. Oh, man, go bam right into your junk. Now, you could start on this bike, guys. So that's the thing, is you could start on a bike like this. You just have to modulate your speed. That's all you have to do. Woo! You know, speaking of speaking of like positioning yourself for safety, locating the hazards, guys, on this one, his hazard was this corner. He didn't really pay attention to that. So here's the thing, guys. Let's go ahead and hop on the bike. Let's go ahead and talk about my planning method, because I think it's very important for you guys to know what that method is. And let's just do it. Let's just go. Come on. Let's go. Whoa, what? Okay.
Just real heads up, I want you guys to understand, do not read and ride. This is just bullet points. I had to come up with the plan. I had to do the whole thing. So I understand a lot of it, but this keeps me on track. Let's go ahead and jump into it and position myself for safety. If you've been on this channel any length of time, you know that I'm really big on setting yourself up for success. Okay, remember, you need to be able to have a good line of sight. You need to have good space cushions, at least to one side, okay? So if you can't have left or right, it's perfectly fine. And then also you need to, let's go ahead and get into this lane position so we can get away from this. This is a possible hazardous areas, a lot of rubberneckers. All right, position myself once again back into here. So the position is going to give me the best space cushion, best line of sight, and then also the best escape paths right then and there, the easiest one. So right now the easiest escape path is to my left into this turn lane, and I only have to move one position over. So if I position myself right here, I got some good escape paths. I got one to the right, and I got one, you know, a couple within my own lane. So this is also a good space cushion and a position, because I can see and have escape paths. So your positioning just changes depending on traffic, it changes depending on the road you're on. But the main thing here is position yourself for good vision, good line of sight. Make sure you have escape paths, and then make sure you have a good space cushion at least in front of you. That's going to be the biggest thing, so you can at least brake if you had to. All right, so now that that's the thing, in order to find the right position, right, you need to locate potential hazards. So cars in the road are potential hazards. You also have oil, road debris. You also have intersections, the green light. So I think we're pretty good here. I don't see anybody wanting to turn left in front of me, or anybody that's wanting to cross the area. I'm in orange stage right now. I'm about to go into yellow stage once I see what's ahead, and I see that there's two cars in front of this car, and it's slowing down, so this white car might switch to the right lane because I know I want to. So that's what I'm going to do, position myself for better vision, better everything. Haha, look for the potential hazards. So when it comes to locating potential hazards, once again, your eyes have to go boom, 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 left, right. You're constantly having to look. But what is a hazard? Let's get out of this area right here. That guy was a potential hazard right there. But so what is it? So typically left turners. So if you see the side of the vehicle, and when you see brake lights, when you see a pedestrian on the side that you're on, when you're going into an intersection, that's default hazardous zone. Lots of debris. You see the gravel right there. Possible path to travel violations on turns, that's a potential hazard. So once you start riding more and more experience, you're going to learn a little bit more and more when it comes to what is a hazard. But if you want to have a shortcut to this, go ahead and watch this channel, subscribe to the channel, and watch the after action reviews. What an after action review is that I go over motorcycle close calls and crashes. We try to figure out what happened, how it happened, what we could do, and hopefully we can use that information to make ourselves safer. And one thing that we always see is slamming these brakes because you saw the hazard way too late. And then also sides of the vehicles and a few other things. So guys, watch, and you'll know what hazards we're talking about here, okay? So the next thing is to adapt to perceived hazards. Now, hazards are different than threats. So a hazard is pretty much anything. Like this Hyundai Kona is a hazard if I'm in their blind spot. The gravel on the ground is a hazard. The potential things of happening, a pedestrian is a potential hazard. The car coming out is a potential hazard. So all these different things are potential hazards. So how do we adapt to that? So as simple as something in the middle of the road. If there is something in front of me like a gravel or manhole cover, which I actually like to practice my swerves on, is that if there's something there, I'm just going to go ahead and adapt by positioning myself once again, because we're going back to the P now, positioning ourselves for safety. And a lot of times that's all you have to do. So right here, let's say, you know, there's a hazard in lane position 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to go ahead and adapt to it by getting to lane position 2, and it's as simple as that. We have a potential hazard up ahead with these brake lights. So what I did was roll off the throttle instinctively. I see a red light up ahead. I'm going to get myself in a lane position that is going to give me the best vision, best space cushion, best escape paths, and I think the best ones are over here. So I adapted just now to that. Now I gotta watch out for anybody turning. I don't see anybody in the left turn lane. I don't see anybody turning right, so I'm still good. Modulate my speed. I have an escape path. And that right there is adapting to the environment of what's going on, okay? So the next thing though, the end portion, the navigation around threats with evasive maneuvers, that is that red stage maneuver area that I want you to jump into. So right now I'm in yellow stage. I'm perfectly fine. I'm enjoying my ride. I'm still situationally where I'm zoned in. I'm about to go into orange stage. I am now in orange stage because of the intersection. I see sides of the vehicles. Nobody's gonna come out. I'm gonna adapt to that manhole cover by moving over. And now, if anybody decided to pull out in an orange stage maneuver, I'm already having my hands on the brakes. I'm getting ready to swerve. So let's just say that somebody's pulling out to the right side, okay, from the right side going across. So if I'm in this position and I see that there is a car right in the right side, I'm gonna go ahead and position myself here for success, go into orange stage, get ready, but I'm gonna turn my blinker on just for this. And say they pulled out, I'm gonna be like, oh crap, and swerve and get into this position. And that right there is that navigation of a perceived threat. So the red stage stuff is the end portion. So the goal is to never get into the end. So that's the whole point of planning. This guy just cut me off. That's not a big deal. He can go ahead and keep going, and I got a space cushion. See, not a big issue. So you're constantly going from position to locating to adapting to maybe navigating if you have to. So let's say if there's something big in the road, I'm going to navigate around it instead of adapting to it. These are all things that I'm constantly going in like almost a Rolodex. I'm just constantly going over and over and over and over while I'm riding. And it really does play into and complement the Smart Rider system. It plays into the awareness code chart that we use, you know, white, yellow, orange, red, and brown stage. And it really does help me out because when I think about it, I'm planning, okay? I plan my thing, I plan my ride, I position myself, I do this and I do that. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So guys, utilize this, please do so, share it with your friends. I don't care if you use it in your own little training thing, just go ahead and give me credit at least. But the thing is, I just want you to get safe by doing this kind of stuff. Okay, side of the vehicle right there. I'm gonna adapt to the situation, set myself up for success just in case he turns right, which his tires look like they're going, and he's turning right, and he's gonna get there. So there you go, I positioned myself for success. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share with you my little method that I got going on. And with that said though, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe. I'll see you around.
Whew. That was it was hot out there. Oh, real hot out there. What are you guys having a good time? You guys having a good time? Whew. What's the temperature? 104 today. 104 today. Hope you guys appreciate me wearing full gear in a lot of heat. Whew. No, Peter, did not end. All right, let's watch this. This guy did not do the planning method. Hopefully you guys enjoy the planning method. Please use it for yourself. But let's watch this real quick.
To stay in the bend and lead to a rather costly accident.
Raising money, guys, for charity. Please click that link that Nightbot just put in there. Let's see what we could do. We're at $3,921. Oh, shit. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Hell.
Dude was not paying attention. That truck driver was white staged.
If you ever
So we're riding in the mountains. We're having a good time. We're not speeding because we're very smart with our riding. And we decided, you know what? This is a hazardous area for motorcyclists. So what I'm going to be doing is just going the speed limit, looking out for hazards, especially around curves. Because guess what? In curves, they're just as bad as intersections, if not worse. We have to pay attention. We have to modulate our speed. Slow look, press, and roll going into this. You did a great job. Okay, remember, we also have signage right there. We got signage, 40 miles per hour recommendation for the road. We're going around this blind turn to the left. Right now, I'm in orange stage because I'm paying attention. I'm like, ooh, baby, this is going to be a hazard. I can't see around it. You know, it's going to put me in orange stage because my line of sight is broken, basically, because of these trees. All right, boom, right there. First potential hazard. So what do I do here? Well, I'm going to stay where this guy's staying. I'm going to be on the outside, maybe middle outside. That way I get a good space cushion when I go around this corner because I don't know if he's going to go over the line. Right now, I don't. Soon as you come up over here, and the reason why he's like, oh, crap, what the hell, is because we were following this line this whole time, and then now that we can see, we realize he is over that line. Jeez. So that's the freaky thing. That's that uncommon thing in a common situation. So let's use that planning method right now. So we're going to position ourselves for safety. So how could we position ourselves for safety so that we don't have to go into a red stage maneuver? Okay, right now we're right here. So there's lane position 1, lane position 2, lane position 3. What we can do is, because we're right now in lane position 1, we could switch over as far as we can and go to lane position 2 or 3 if we wanted to. Okay, so that right there, position ourselves for safety. That means we adapted to this potential threat. Okay, it's a hazard right now. It's not going to be out in front of us right now. So we still have a little bit of time because we were aware. Okay, that's the biggest thing, is that we were situation aware, so we have some time. Very good. So we can move over to lane position 2 or lane position 3. Hopefully that will make it to where the hazard is not the biggest of a deal. Okay, so we're positioning ourselves for safety. We located the hazard. And now we're going to go ahead and try to adapt to the hazard by going over to lane position 2 or lane position 3. Okay, new hazard now. So once we do that, let's see what happens. So now we got a new hazard. Okay, so now we have lane position 1, 2, 3 again. So 1, 2, 3. And it looks like we are in lane position 2. Okay, we're in this lane position. So what do we have now? Okay, so we position ourselves for safety. We adapted to the situation to the best of our abilities. We located the hazard. Now we adapted. So PLA. Now we have to navigate. We have to do something. Because before long, half a second to a second, we're going to get hit. So we got to do something. So what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and go from lane position 2 to lane position almost off the road, if not off the road. Okay. So here's the thing. Where could we aim for? It's not just about let's move all the way over to the side and let people have us. No, it's not that. What can we aim for? Be aggressive in your searching. Be aggressive in your positioning. Be aggressive in your locating. Be aggressive in your adapting. But definitely be aggressive in your navigation of these threats. We have an escape path. What we could be doing is going from lane position 2. We could go straight for this. It's like, nope, that's mine. I'm taking that. Boom. Aggressive. Mine. So I'm going to go straight for that gap. I'm going to go straight for this. Now, does it mean I'm going to accelerate into it? No. I'm not going to accelerate into it. I'm going to keep slowing down. I'm going to keep slowing down to give this guy room to get back into his lane. Because I know human behavior. This guy in the truck does not want to kill me. Now, he can kill me easily if he's not paying attention. But what I see already is that there's a gap. That's what I'm aiming for. And the reason why I'm going to aim for that small gap is because if I go off-road, I have a potential hazard, a potential threat, all these different things of this wall. I got this huge wall. Why am I going to trade this guy for all of this? Why would I trade that? Either way, I'm going to get hurt. So what my goal is to avoid that guy, avoid all this debris and the wall. My goal is to avoid all of that. So where do I have room? I have room between me and the vehicle. I have all this room to make a decision. My decision for here, and this is an after-action review. I understand it. You know, life and death, it might hit me differently. But right now, this is the part where we need to do the training so that if it does happen to me, I know what I already planned on doing. I'm planning on looking for this spot. I'm planning for that spot. And that right there has asphalt. It has asphalt. And my tires need asphalt. They don't want gravel because there is also that hazard of dumping the bike. So I'm going to aim for asphalt And I'm going to take this time to slow down as much as I possibly can, but still aiming for that. I'm still going to aim for that, but I'm going to slow down as much as I can. Because if I have to, last second, if I have to, when I aim for that, if I have to last second, I can apply more brake pressure and stop right here. Or if I really had to, I'll just keep going and then go off the gravel, but I'm doing it at a slower speed. The thing is, this is a shitty situation no matter what. This is a shitty situation no matter what. Yeah, Jonathan, I wouldn't worry too much about that. So as a beginner, this scares the shit out of me that I don't panic and dump the bike. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. Trust me, everybody's going to panic. But the thing is, what severity of panic are you going to do? Are you going to do a massive panic grab, or you're going to panic for a split second, start to grab, but then you think to yourself, no, I should not, and then your training kicks in. That is why we're here, man. You're doing a good job just being here. Okay, just remember, you don't slam those brakes. You don't swerve into walls. You feel like you want to, but then your training kicks in and says, don't. Do this instead. That's what I want you to be here for. Good, awesome, man. So right here. Oh, crap, aim for that. But you see how we just kept going off the road? So what I want is this level. I want this. I'm aiming for this spot right here. Okay, what happened is we just kept going. We just kept going to the right. We just kept going to the right. The thing is, your bike is eensy bitsy tiny. You can make that gap. You could easily make this. You could easily make that. But the thing is, it worked. What he did worked. So at the end of the day, does it really matter, guys? At the end of the day, does it matter? No, I'm just happy he's safe. So that's the thing. I'm telling you what I would do. We're watching what he did. He worked. His thing worked. Mine might work. But the thing is, we're going through options. I want you to have more than one option. I'm always going to say something that's different than what we see on here. Because I want you to see what's on here. And if it's a good example, use it. If it's a bad example, don't use it. Either way, I'm going to have an opinion on it. Because I want to give you the good example if it's a bad one. But then also, if it's a good example like this one, I want to give you another example so you have two options. And then what I want to see in the chat is for you to create another option. I want you to think in your head and create another option. This is an interactive class, guys.
Holy hell.
Did a good job. Did a good job.
If you ever wondered what a driver who doesn't accept lane splitting...
Exactly, Max. Whoa! What's up, fool? People just try to get in. People just try to get in. Guys, become a member today. It's $2. You get the emojis. You see how Max Johnson, Rev Bomb, Stack XX with the beards. But you see Jonathan right there with the mustache. You get a mustache when you first joined. And it's only $2 a month, and it helps out the channel. This is a beautiful area. It looks like Mount Lemmon, but it's not. This is what Mount Lemmon looks like when you're riding up it. It's probably California. Oh, low side lights. Oh, that was... I have a feeling this is one of these. There it is. Oh, my... Oh, into the back of a Mustang. That's the first time I've seen a Mustang get hit by a person compared to a Mustang hitting people. All right, let's go ahead and watch that. Oh, man. This is going to be a good one, baby. This is going to be a good one. All right, so real quick. Okay, so my head is blocking the speed, but we're going 77. This is miles per hour. I mean, we just take a look. Let's take a look at what his name is. Oh, never mind. It's miles per hour. I was in... Matt, you're making me look like an idiot. It's not miles per hour. It's smiles per hour. Okay, so smiles per hour. Never mind. So 77 smiles per hour. But here's the thing. We're riding with a group of buddies. Do you think 77 miles per hour gives you enough total stopping distance or even evasive time? No, you probably need to go 50 miles per hour or less for this right here. But also, I mean, like, we have a decent, right? We have a decent cushion. But what about this guy right here and this guy? No, we don't. So we're going to have problems. So at any point in time, let's just take a look real quick. Okay, now we're going 80 miles. No, miles per hour, sorry. Almost 90 miles. 90 miles. All right, so real quick, take a look at this right here. If this guy right here applies the brakes, do you think the guy in blue has enough time to react? No, not enough time. That's why when you guys are in the mountains like this, I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm ever in the mountains with any of you guys riding, and this is my position right here, right? Okay, so I'm the guy with the camera. As you know, you want to know how far I'd be from the person in front of me? I'd probably be that far, maybe this far. That's how far of a distance I'm allowing people to get in front of me. And that's how far I want people to be behind me. I want, if we can, let's erase these guys. Let's just do this. Let's erase those guys. I am going to be, that's going to be the closest guy. That's the closest guy I'm going to be next to if I'm going to be going this fast on a mountain, which I'm not going to in the first place. I don't do this many miles per hour. But what I don't want you guys thinking you have to do is ride staggered in a mountain like this. Do not ride staggered. You need to have every aspect of that lane. You need to have the greatest vision possible. And if you ride staggered going this fast, or even just riding staggered in the mountains going the speed limit, you're going to start having problems with vision. You're going to start having problems with escape routes. You're going to have problems because these are all blind turns. You also have to think about, you know, other potential hazards, right? You have to locate those potential hazards. And one thing to locate is if debris is falling off the mountain, you got rocks in the road. So like there's a bunch of little things like that you got to watch out for. So being this guy close to this guy, close to this guy, that's way too close. You need to have this much at least. So what happened is he it looks like he went wide. And then his rear, he just hit the guardrail. Okay, it looks like he was about to. I mean, just take a look at that. This is the moment he lost all control. Look how close he is. Look how close he is to his buddy. So this is one of those problems that we see on the track. You know, just because I haven't done a track day doesn't mean I haven't seen stuff. Is that typically the person that low sides or crashes is because they're hauling ass up until the turn, and then the person in front of them that's navigating the turn, like they slow down and like too much for this person, and then this person in the back has to slam the brakes and then pretty much dumps the bike, but it's a high speed. So that's kind of what we're happening here. We're going 65 miles per hour, and these guys are probably going 70, you know, whatever. But he went too far. He started going up into this guy's butt, probably. And he's like, oh, crap. So he straightened it up, and then he realized, oh, crap, I'm going to go into the guardrail and try to go like that. And he applied way too much brake, and the bike started to low side. This is a very dangerous area to low side, especially wrapping yourself around one of these pieces of wood. The wood that's holding up the barrier. If you hit one of those, you're wrapped around it. You just got split in half. So that's going to be the low side part, and it's going to grab. That rear tire is going to, instead of just continue low siding and just kind of fall down, it's actually going to grab, that rear tire is going to grab traction. It's going to launch them. So it's going to turn into a high side. So let's watch that high side. So that's why a high side is dangerous, because it's going to launch you. That's a lot of force going into your body. So you have your head, neck, arms. Your arms are going to be put out, so your hands are going to be all torn up. Your body's going to be rolling across the ground. High sides are very dangerous for the impact. You're going to get a lot of abrasions, but it's mainly the impacts that are going to really hurt you. On a low side, it's mostly the initial impact, and then you're sliding, unless you're tumbling, but that's the case. So he's going to keep going, and he's going to run into the back of this vehicle. All right, so I'm used to Mustangs hitting people. I'm not used to people hitting Mustangs. So that's pretty funny. It's not funny that he got injured, and that the fact that he's gonna have to pay for this like 93 Mustang. But let's take a look again. So, real quick. All right, so here's the impact right there. So that's the impact. So it's 157 on my screen. 157. Whoa. He finally stopped 3 seconds later. 3 seconds of sliding around on the ground is a lot. Foxfer. What are we doing here? Oh.
His willingness to help turned out to be very costly for this biker, but
He's helping him.
he doesn't care much about it.
He was pushing it with his foot.
Sí, güey. Te mueves mucho. Te clavaste a la izquierda, güey, por la por la... Es que te mueves mucho, güey. Jalas mucho el manillar. Vete derecho. Va, ya. Sí, ándale.
All right, looks like we're gonna want to pass at some point. I can tell this motorcycle rider is gonna be a little bored being behind this vehicle. We're getting closer. We can't see. All right, brake lights, brake lights, brake lights, brake lights, brake lights. We don't know how much they're gonna brake. There it is. There it is. All right, so guys, here's the thing, okay? So if you get close to a vehicle, you start to have issues when it comes to line of sight. So typically what you see with this is that when people have that line of sight problem, they're like, well, let's get away from that. And they want to pass. So like right here, like you can't see very well, and it's like, oh man, I want to pass. Because remember, cars are closer than they appear on a GoPro, right? So this guy's actually pretty close. It's not safe to pass though, so you have a blind turn, right? If you try passing, it's gonna be a tough time. You also have the sun in your eyes. All right, you can kind of see around it during that turn, but it looks like there's cars coming, so we're not gonna pass. We're just kind of getting upset a little bit. So right here, you can see pretty far, and a lot of people decide to pass right here, but it's like, why is this guy applying the brakes? I don't know, probably going a little too fast in the turn, decided to apply the brakes. Maybe it's only 5% brake pressure. We don't know, though. The brake lights can be activated with 1% brake pressure or 100% brake pressure. So whenever you see brake lights, it should give you an idea of that something's happening, okay? You don't know yet. You don't know how severe, but something is happening. So go ahead and keep your space cushion. Dino Rider, got your beard back, baby. So right here, still brakes. What's going on? This is an easy turn. So if you're starting to ask yourself these questions, so this is an easy turn, what the hell's going on? That's that uncommon thing in a common situation. So why is this guy over the line? Why is this guy over the line? Why would a car not be inside of its lane? Why would a car not be inside of its lane? Why would it be over here to the left? It's probably because there's something in the way. Probably something on this side of the road that we can't see because our vision is obscured. This is a line of sight problem. This is our vision right here. We could see over here. This is good. We could see over here. This is good. But anything on this side, on the other side of the vehicle, we can't tell what's going on. Yeah, guys, send me emails if you need to. Also, we are accepting submissions for videos. We're submitting. I can't even speak. We're submitting videos. Let me go ahead and get that for you. So if you have a close call or crash, send it to me. I take a look at it. If I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. But there it is. And there it is. There it is. So sun is in our eyes. It could play a role into why we're being this close. Why is that guy stopping and slowing down? Did he do that on purpose to piss you off, or did he do it because it was unsafe for him to pass at the same time as getting next to that vehicle? You see how he didn't go into the other lane way before? Because he would have hit this Mercedes right here. He would have hit this Mercedes. So he waited. Okay, now it's safe to do so. I'm going to go ahead and do it, but I had to slow down way beforehand. So guys, don't get too upset. Don't get too upset with people, but here's how to solve it. This is a good space cushion right here. Maintain this. Maintain this space cushion. Do not get closer. Do not get closer. But watch, we're going to get closer. Enter to win a motorcycle, baby. Click the link that Nightbot just sent out. We're actually picking the winner in a month. 1 month, we're going to pick a winner. You get my ebook for free if you sign up. Nighttime, huh? Oh, how fast are we going here, baby? 150? 140? Do you think this is kilometers?
Have had tragic consequences.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Woo! How fast are we going? Matt, did you blur that out? I want to say it's the same person. Take a look. Dark roast, dark. Dark roast, dark. Dark roast, dark. Dark roast, dark, dark roast. So real quick, you see how everything's blurry? I just found this out. Who here has an astigmatism? Who here has astigmatism? Who here sees this at night versus that? Who sees this? Who sees that? Right normal or ass in the chat? Can you have like one eye that has ass in it and one eye normal? Or is it you get both? I see normal. I see normal. I see this right here. I see that. Wow, a lot of you guys have astigmatism. You have ass? All right. Wow. So how does it affect your guys' riding? So what happens with astigmatism is that you have an irregular lens in your eyeball. Okay, so what happens there, it changes how the light comes in from the outside. And that's why it looks, that's why you have those vertical lines versus just the haze. So who here has the, okay, so those that have the astigmatism, does it affect your night riding? Does it affect your night riding? And then, yeah, so Steve, that's my next question after that. Those of you that are affected, how do you fix that? I truly want to know. Is there glasses? So here's another image. So you have glasses. There's contacts, right? There's contacts that do that. There's contacts that change things up. My main thing with that is do you guys make sure that you actually wear them when you're riding at night? Can somebody does anybody have it this bad? Does anybody have it this bad up at the top? Does anybody have it this bad? Anybody have it that bad? contacts. Yeah, I think the top one is just blurry. What about this one? I literally don't know, guys. I don't have astigmatism. What about this one? Is it... I don't think the top one's real. I think you guys are right. What about this one? Anybody have the middle one? Your left eye is like the top? Oh my gosh. Wow, dude. But what about this one? Is this one more realistic? I'm trying to figure it out, because here's the thing. When I look at this image, I see this. I see this one right here. This is me. Okay? So when I see this, I see an open lane. I could see very well. The lights are not going crazy, right? So the lights aren't obscuring my vision. But when I see this one right here, if I want to pass, right? If I want to pass, where's that light coming from? Where's this light coming from? Do you see how it blocks everything? You see the left picture? I see this. That's what I see. I see this. Wow. Okay. Okay. I wanted to know. We're gonna get back to class. I wanted to know because that can play into my training for you guys. You know, my nighttime training. Because I don't want to give you guys advice based off of what I see, because what I see is completely different than a lot of you guys. And if a lot of you guys are having trouble seeing, and if, like, I'm saying, hey, just look around the vehicle, it's like, well, I can't. The light is blinding. Okay. These guys are hauling too much ass, though.
Have had tragic consequences.
Way too much ass. That was close. That was close. Oh, why in the world? That's crazy. You know, you're not... No, you're not effed, babe. Where are you at? No, you guys aren't effed. There's just a different way. I mean, obviously, to mitigate the situation is wear glasses, right? Wear appropriate glasses. But it does help me out when it comes to the training. So if I'm ever talking to somebody and say, hey, you know, training at night, this and this and this, do you have astigmatism? And everyone's like, well, what's that? It's like, well, this is what the picture looks like when you have it. So is this what you have? Yeah, I do. Okay, well, it would be safer for you to ride at night if you got corrective glasses. But glasses fog under the helmet. So then we have to look into ways to mitigate that problem. You know, there's a bunch of different things. So it's great that Nikki is completely blind at night, so we can actually use her as a guinea pig. So this is amazing. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks, babe. Oh, oh, high side. Ooh, the high side actually might have saved him. Yeah, Chris, I agree. I think the wind.
My bike.
The bike? Bring the bike.
Oh.
You're good.
Who's this guy?
Get this backpack off you. Stay down, bro. Hey, just lay down.
Scooby, yeah, I can probably break it down. Oh, look at his gear got ripped.
Lay it down?
Yeah, we moved the bike over there to get it out of the road.
Where you hurting? Inside your shoulder.
My shoulder, my wrist. That's it, pretty much.
Okay, let's get you over to the emergency department. You move this arm, I'll help you stand up.
You need help, brother?
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, don't fall way down.
What's your name? Okay.
All right, let's take a look. All right, right away, we're going too fast. The simple fact that we got to blur something out, we're going too fast. Before we really jump into it. Let's see if we can find context to this. Okay, so that's just an end screen. He doesn't show any of this. He doesn't show the crash. The only crash he's showing is on here. He doesn't even show that on his channel. I think it's an unlisted video, and he shared the beginning. Okay, all right. Oh, wait, one sec. Maybe I can find it. One sec. Sorry, guys. I got a little editor's eyeballs on that one. Ah, that's so close. That's so close. That's just RPMs. Damn it. All right, let's watch. Let's watch it. Sorry. So we're going fast. We're having fun with friends. We're at night. We can't see the turn. It's a blind turn. Chevron's right there. And we immediately dump the bike because we're going a little too fast, panicking a little bit, applying too much front or rear brake pressure. We're applying way too much deceleration for the amount of traction we have. I don't know if the road right here is wet, but it looks kind of funky. But it's probably just concrete and shiny. So concrete's going to give you less traction than asphalt. So we're not doing anything correct, to be honest. We're not doing anything correct. So this is where we start having some problems. We start the low side. And we got flipped over on a high side. That's what a high side looks like. We start to go like this. We start to go like, oh, crap. And then, whoop, we get flipped over. So let's watch the high side. All right. This is the part where it's going to hurt. All right. So thankfully, this is when I said I'm actually kind of glad he high-sided over this curb, this median. Because typically when you low side, like let's say you low side right here, you're going to keep sliding and sliding and sliding and sliding and sliding, go boom, and bounce over. So this boom right here, that bounce over where you hit, that's easily just smashed bones and cartilage and musculoskeletal system and probably cracked ribs, punctured a lung. Maybe, you know, if he falls down to the right, so legs could be shattered, femur can go into the hip. Keep sliding on our right side since it goes in the hip. Go up and over. So it seems like our torso is going to be fine if we low-sided going into it, but our legs, massive trauma to the lower extremities. Yeah. It wouldn't count if you low-sided into the curb and then went flying. It wouldn't count as a high side. So like take a look. He hits it. He low sides, high sides, goes over. Moto Anna, I don't know. I don't know why people do these things. All right, so that's that impact. So watch, you're gonna see it's cut up on his left side. So we're gonna go frame by frame real quick. So he's going over there. We can see the shadow. Look at the shadow. Okay, we got shadow. That's a natural interaction. That's what we're gonna do every single time. When we fall down, we put our hands out. It's just the way it is. That's our body's natural way of like trying to protect. You know, they want to break your arms. The body wants the arms broken compared to this right here. So we're going to do this, break as much as we can, like a car's crumple zone, right? Think of your arms are the crumple zone. Breaking, it reduces the force into the vital organs. That's what the body's trying to do. So we're doing this, breaking, broken, hopefully protect this. That's what that is. So what we do is we have gear. we have armor, we have slide protection, all that stuff. So this is where he hits his left shoulder though. So he's doing this and probably did this and scraped up his whole shoulder. This is why you need to have shoulder armor. There's the tumble. So more than likely, this is just an adrenaline psychosomatic situation, behavioral issue. So he's perfectly fine. He gets up and I'm sure it hurts, but I'm sure he's fine in terms of walking wounded. So his body did what it was supposed to do. It probably broke his arm, his left arm, maybe dislocated his shoulder, maybe just had some torn cartilage, maybe no real broken bones. So he's going to have issues though, and that could have been prevented with armor. Okay, that could have been prevented with armor, or at least mitigated to where it's not going to be that big of a deal. So it might not be a dislocation or broken anything. It's just like a bruise, maybe a level 1 to level 2 tear. So you have 3 levels of tears with a ligament or tendons. Level 1 is like a sprain. So all of you guys have sprained your ankles on the ground. You know, you're walking, all of a sudden you roll your ankle, like, ah, crap, that hurt. And then it hurts for like 2-3 days. That's a level 1 typically. That's a level 1, so it's like a very minor partial tear. It's still a tear. So a level 2, or level 1 could be a partial tear or stretching. So it doesn't have to tear, it can stretch. So like little micro tears. Level 2 is where you tear up to like a half of the strand. So if I had like a piece of Laffy Taffy and I stretched it and I cut in the middle about halfway through, that's a level 2 tear. That one takes about, if it never heals, that one takes like weeks and months to heal, because tendons and ligaments don't have a lot of blood flow, so that it can't heal. So it doesn't get a lot of the stem cells. It doesn't get a lot of the red blood cells. It doesn't get all the nutrients to heal. A level 3 tear is where you just completely rip it. You either rip it off the bone, or you rip it off the muscle, depending if it's tendon or ligament. Tendons and ligaments are different. You completely rip it off the connective part, or it gets cut in half, basically. So that is when you have a level 3. So level 1, 2, and 3, there it is. So in order to maybe mitigate it from becoming a level 3, and you wear gear, let's say you tore your AC joint, you tore your labrum and all that stuff. So that could be level 3 stuff without gear. But if you landed and you hit your shoulder with gear, it might be at most a level 2. It could still be level 3, but maybe that mitigated factor made it to level 2. So now instead of completely torn and months and months and months and maybe surgery, it might just be weeks of healing and rehab versus surgery. So that right there is a huge, huge, huge difference. And that's why you need to wear gear. So that right there is probably like a psychosomatic scared panic, Brown stage, or it could be pain driven. So when I hear that, if I saw my buddy just crash and I hear him doing this, I hear him making this noise for that long, that means I know his lungs are working. That means I know that his airway is open. Right? Right, Scarlett? Like if a baby crying means that the baby is breathing. And I use that as a phrase for anything. You know, if an adult is talking or crying or grunting, well, like a good grunt, that means their airway's patent. That means they have oxygen in their body. Their lungs are working. So a baby that's breathing is a good baby. Is a healthy baby. Means the baby has an airway. So when I come up to them, I'm already doing my assessment. I come up, I hear my buddy screaming or like grunting or breathing like this. I'm thinking right now, okay, airway's open, breathing is good right now. I don't know what his circulation is. I don't know if he's bleeding out. But I know his airway is patent. That means that it's there. Now his breathing can deteriorate, his airway can deteriorate, and his bleeding could get worse if he is bleeding. But right now, this is my baseline vitals or my baseline assessment. I haven't done vitals yet, but my baseline assessment right now is that he's breathing. That's good information. Yeah, decent, yeah. Oh, yeah, patent more like it's... We could talk about securing it, and now it's patent. You know what I mean? But right now, it's fine. I get what you say. Thanks for making me better.
Sit down, bro. You're good, you're good. Relax, dog. Don't. Run
Oh no!
adrenaline right now.
Oh, my bike!
It's good. Your bike?
Jonathan, with this one, do you call 911 immediately or do you see or assess the injured rider? I'd call. That's a great question, Jonathan. Call 911 right away. Because here's the thing. If your buddy, if this guy right here decides he doesn't want to go to the hospital, just signs a piece of paper. Says, I'm not going. It's a refusal of service. You're allowed to do that. Because if the ambulance takes you and you say you don't want to go, that's kidnapping, and then the firefighter, EMTs, or whoever's in charge can go to jail. That's it's actually kidnapping. There's you can't do that. You're not giving them consent. So you have to give them consent to go to the hospital. You have to give them consent for them to even touch you. You have to give them consent to do anything. So what you could do is give them consent to do an assessment on you. You can give them consent to do any type of medical intervention, which means, you know, like a sling or bandaging up any blood. But they have to also get consent to get you to the hospital. So they could do all that stuff, spend all that money on medical supplies and all that stuff. And the thing is, they won't be able to take you unless you give them consent to take you. So yeah, call 911 right away.
Oh.
You're good. Yeah. I'm about to get the bike real quick.
So who's this guy? Okay, it looks like he's got a patch on his shoulder. And he's got his shirt tucked in, so it looks like a uniform. But his shoelaces. You gotta tie your shoes, buddy. Tie your shoes, man.
Hey, just stay down. Get this backpack off you. Stay down, bro. Hey, just lay down.
So look at his shoulder. Okay, you see all the discoloration? This is all that dirt. That's not tattoo. Those are dirt. That means his arm actually touched the ground. So this is probably level 1, probably level 2, probably mostly level 1 road rash on his body. But what you see here is a tear. Okay? That's on his shoulder, right? That's on his shoulder. So where do you think we have armor? Come on, guys. Look at that. That's why we wear gear. Come on, I just went riding, showing you the plan method. Get some gear. All right, this is not enough gear. Okay, this is not enough gear. His shirt. I'm just drawing. He's got his boots. Guys, he only has a helmet on. Helmet and gloves. Helmet and gloves. It's not enough, guys. Please. Please, guys, you get a jacket for way cheaper than a helmet. You can get pants.
Lay it down?
Yeah, remove the bike.
Heavy panting after a crash or heavy breathing. You guys have to remember, breathing does not just happen because the lungs decided to breathe more. Okay, there's other parts of the body that can influence your breathing, how deep you can breathe. It can also, you know, what your rate is. So rate, rhythm, quality. There's other parts of the body that can change your rate, rhythm, and quality of breathing. Okay. So we're carbon dioxide. So now we're going to the Krebs cycle. I don't know if I could be doing all this, but basically, if you have too much buildup of carbon dioxide, you start to try to off-gas it, so you hyperventilate. So hyperventilate is your rate. So rate, high, hyper, hypo is low, hyper is high, hyperventilate, hyperthermia, hypothermia, hypoventilate, hypoglycemia, hyperglycemia, all these different things, okay? So that right there, just a chemical reaction can cause you to breathe more and breathe deeper. Another thing that can cause you to breathe fast but shallow is a high heart rate, a very high heart rate. Okay, so what happens when adrenaline hits? What happens when adrenaline hits you? Your heart rate goes up. You vasoconstrict, so your blood vessels constrict. So that means your blood pressure goes up. So your blood pressure, your heart rate goes up, your breathing goes up, and your breathing actually the rate goes up, but you actually breathe deep also. So now with adrenaline kicking in, heart rate up, which causes you to breathe faster because it needs more oxygen because it's pumping more blood quicker. So it needs more oxygen when it goes through your vena cava. in the pulmonary artery. And then it's going to need, so your breathing goes up and all that stuff. Your eyes dilate so you gather more light. There's just like this, I'm trying to explain physiological changes with anatomy and physiology to a class that we haven't really done medical training. So I'm not going in to buy a car, baby. I'm not going into freaking potassium, sodium, any of that stuff with the heart rates and electrical currents. I'm not doing nothing. I ain't going to talk about any of that stuff. I think a lot of people think that I don't know what I'm really talking about, but it's like I don't share a lot just because I know if I share too much medical stuff, it's just going to be like, what? What? You know what I mean? So I'm working on the motorcycle stuff first, and then we'll go into, I'll figure out a way to make medical is very feasible for you. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you don't know anything that I'm talking about, you need to take an accident scene management class. The accident scene management class is going to explain everything that you possibly need to know for what you're going to be doing. You don't need to know all the stuff that I'm talking about. You really don't. All the stuff I'm talking about is more so an EMT or even paramedic skill. And that's one of those things. I got 11 years of fire and EMS experience, and I try to learn above and below my position. So I tried to learn a lot of what the engineering captains would do, and then I also try to learn a lot of what the paramedics would do. So, guys, you're going to have to just grab yourself a class over at accident scene management. I'm serious. Like, there's really no way to get the level of training that I'm talking about right now through a video like this. It's just really hard.
There. To get out of the
But I could try.
Where you hurting? Inside your shoulder.
So the more than likely that's the paramedic. Could be the captain. I don't know. And he's like, where do you hurt besides your shoulder? That tells me, just based off of what he said, is that it's obvious your shoulder hurts. It's obvious your shoulder hurts, because if I just come up to you and say, hey, man, what's up? What hurts? My shoulder? Well, it's obvious because it's all torn up. So what he wants to know is like, okay, it's obvious it's torn up. I probably don't see, I want to say it, but I'm going to, anybody here medically trained, write out what DCAP BTLS stands for. That's something you'll learn in accident scene management too. DCAP BTLS. DCAP BTLS. Now that I said it and you're probably typing it out, I'm going to just say it real quick. I'm not going to look. Deformities, contusions, abrasions, punctures, tenderness, lacerations, and swelling. Memorize it. You memorize it when you've done it so long. DCAP BTLS. So when this person is coming up to the scene, he's looking at the patient. He's doing a visual inspection. He hears it also auditorily that he's breathing. He's doing fine. He's calm, not agitated anymore. He walks up to him. He does a visual assessment. He looks at the arm, obvious damage based off a mechanism of injury. You see the tearing of the shirt. Boom, right there, obvious. He's going to do the DCAP BTLS. So with his vision and with his assessment, he doesn't see any deformities. A deformity is if a bone is like all of a sudden my arm is like out here. That's a deformity. Contusion, you're going to see any type of bruising. DCAP, right? Deformities, contusions, abrasions. There you go. Abrasions. He sees a little bit of abrasions right there from the road rash. Punctures, if he's going to see anything that went inside, like a stick sticking out, maybe that could be it. DCAP BTLS. See, I have to say it too. DCAP BTLS. So B, burns. You're going to see if there's any thermal burns. So it doesn't look like it, but there's probably friction burns right there. Laceration. So that's a big old cut, like a big old cut. Swelling. All of a sudden it gets big. So he's looking for that. He's looking for all that stuff for every ounce of the body. So he's going to see it there. He's going to check it here. DCAP BTLS. So I'm checking. When you do your medical assessment area code, I know you wanted to become a medic and an EMT. So it's like you do your first assessment on a trauma patient. It's like you look for DCAP BTLS. You got to say deformities, contusions, abrasions, punctures, tenderness, lacerations, and swelling on this arm. Okay, now I'm going to check DCAP BTLS on this arm. I'm going to check DCAP BTLS on this leg and this leg. I'm going to check the orbits. I'm going to check the cranium. I'm going to check the zygomatic bone. I'm going to check the mandible. I'm going to check, for JVD. I'm going to check for, jugular vein distension. I'm going to check for his arteries. You got pulses. You got raccoon eyes, any cerebral spinal fluid coming out of the ears. I'm going to check the clavicles right here. I'm going to check for any tenderness on the body. I'm going to check for any crepitus. Also, crepitus is going to be for any type of subcutaneous air getting trapped. Tenderness is if there's any pain where I'm pressing. I'm checking quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. You start going down the whole process. You start doing it. And that's what he's doing in his head right now. And this is what I absolutely love about the medical field, is that you can get this training. And this right here, yeah, it's an emergency scene, right? It's an emergency scene. But do you have to use medical training on every single emergency scene? Like, do you have to be on an emergency scene just to do that? No. Let's say your kid got hurt, came down, you do a decap BTLS on his body and be like, ah, man, you good? You got a little bit of swelling, maybe a little bit of blood. There's a small laceration, no deformities, no burns. You'll live. How's your breathing? You start doing these assessments with your kids. I mean, how cool is that? How cool is that?
There. To get out of the road.
Where are you hurting? Inside your shoulder. My shoulder, my wrist. That's it, pretty much. Okay, let's get you over to the emergency department. Can you move this arm? I'll help you stand up.
You didn't.
I see him okay.
I'm surprised they didn't do C-spine precautions, but that's on them.
What's your name? Okay.
I wonder if he's crashed this before.
No! Ouch! Oh! Ow! Ouch!
I just don't get why you don't wear full gear.
Oh!
If you're going to be doing something like that.
Oh.
High risk, you know, whatever the reward is to you, but it's very high risk. Wear gear to mitigate it. I don't understand why stunters don't wear gear.
The biker slipped at over 50 miles per hour and hit the wall with full force.
Oh shit. Oh, that impact is the part that's going to hurt. This is a good video. Yeah, Louise, there is an online certified medical course. You do get continuing educations with the Nurses Association if you take the accident scene management course that is going to be linked in the description. So that right there is an online course. So guys, if you can use my code DDFM for $5 off your e-course on accidentscene.org. I don't get any money for it. I don't get any money for it. I worked really hard. I became an instructor just to get you guys a discount. So please do that. Please do that. Talc, tears, abrasions, lacerations, and contusion. I like that, Rev Bomb. I really do. I really do. That's more trauma related. That's more trauma. I like that. Tears, abrasions, lacerations, contusion. Yeah, it's more trauma related. Because decap, you know, you got deformities. Deformities is a big one. So maybe we got to figure it out. Because you don't really deal with burns too much. But decap BTLS covers it. I don't know. I love the way you're thinking. I love having brainstorms. But the accident scene management course is an online course. You do get continuing educations with the Nurses Association of America or something like that. So it's a real class.
The biker slipped at over 50 miles per hour and hit the wall with full force.
So that right there, guys, that's your head. Take a look. So we're going in, we fall down, boom, that's the head. And you see how it bounced? We hit, boom, bounced. Your head just took a hit. Wear a helmet. That right there would have killed him. If you weren't wearing a helmet, that would have, boom, done. Done. When you see that kind of stuff, guys, when you see the fact that somebody just low sides, whether it was a mistake, ego, whatever it was, it doesn't matter. You hit your head like that, you're done. Now, does he want to be done? Does he want to be dead? Does he want to have a brain injury? No, he doesn't. But then when you see that, it's like $150 would have solved that problem. So dead and brain injury versus $150. That to me says so much that this was a problem that could have been solved with $150. A D-Talk, that's a good one. It does, exactly, Scarlett. It does sound like a good one. Remember, I have my book coming out pretty, well, I can't share too much. It's going to be the Smart Rider book, and I do need to add something for the medical side. Yeah, I mean, you can get a $150 $150 Snell rated helmet. But remember, guys, hey, a big announcement. We're not following Snell anymore. We're doing ECE. New helmets with ECE is our standard here on this channel. Remember that? So there's definitely ECE helmets for $150.
Miles per hour and
It's not gonna be free. Well, I'll explain it all later. There's the hit. Boom. So that's the first hit. Could be knocked out or dead. There's the second hit. The rest of your body's broken. Hopefully he's got full gear on, which it looks like he does. So hopefully he's able to stand up after this. But that right there, it's not that first hit that gets you. It's the second, third, and fourth until you stop. Sharp rating's good. Sharp ratings are good. Sharp ratings are good. Yeah, you can still get good helmet. You can get a good, safe helmet for $150. Now, do you want other features that are going to be like a lighter helmet so your neck doesn't get strained? Do you want, you know, better features? Then, yeah, you start spending a little bit more. I think $300 area code is a good area to stay in for a helmet. But I know a lot of you guys are like, well, I don't have $300 and I still need a helmet. Well, then get that $170, $150 ECE one.
You have to walk. No, don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Okay?
See how he's not getting up? This is a good one.
Yeah.
No, turn it around. Turn it around. I want to see. There we go.
I'm gonna try
Perfect.
to support his knee.
I want you guys to rescue somebody like this. I want you guys to have the knowledge to rescue somebody.
Sandy helmet.
No, why'd you touch it? Why'd you touch it? Yeah, I wouldn't waste money on a DOT-only helmet. I would not waste money on a DOT-only helmet. So let me go ahead and grab this guy. Our Trev. This is a good Oh, crap. And then I liked dark roast.
Sandy helmet.
There we go. Guys, we're raising money for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Whoa! Atlas, thank you for being here, man.
Accept the biker's behavior and decides to pass it on to him at the earliest opportunity.
What?
Ty mam? Co on powiedział?
I didn't know there was somebody else.
Jedziemy do niego.
Whoa. I didn't realize there was a second person.
Ty mam?
Look at it. What?
No jedziemy do niego.
What the hell? Get your girl some gear, man. Come on.
She's a got side of it. Nah, I'm going up.
Alex, man, congrats, baby. Woo! Yeah, yeah. What are we at? That's nice. Where are we at when it comes to the leaderboards? Whoa! No. No. We were in third place, guys. Look at 3921. Great. Amazing. We're getting decimated. We were in third place. We were in third place. Now we're in sixth. Come on. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and donate to myself. I'm gonna donate to myself. We got it. We got to get past sixth place. Come on now. I'm donating to myself. All right, my profile page. No, we ain't doing that. Guys, let's get this up. Let's donate. Let's donate. Let's do it. Let's get in there. Let's $5, $2, whatever it is. Let's do I'll do at least 20. How about that? We're gonna do 20. You're cool. There we go. Leave a message, baby. Dan, the fireman said that. Okay, cool. I do not want to wish to be anonymous. Okay. Cool. And yoink. And then we will do this. I'm donating. All right. Is it going through? Checking. Nah, sixth place, guys. Sixth place. I mean, it's great. I'm excited for it. All right, so I just donated 20. Let's see what we're at. Yeah, we can't have that, guys. We can't have that. There we go. 39.41. All right, 39.41. I just put $20 in there. Come on, guys. Let's get up there. Alex, man, baby. Dan is the man with a $20 donation. Let's see. Was that just now? Did you do it quicker than I could? You did. You did it quicker than I could. Woo. No problem, Brian. Guys, don't go crazy. It's just look at that. We're in sixth place. What's the team at? What's the team? Oh, baby, the team is in fourth, but we were in second, though. Man, this isn't fair. Hedon helmets and Triumph motorcycles first and second. Like 25 grand. What the? How many people do you have on your team, fool? What the? Are you kidding me? How many do we have? All right, if you guys aren't going to donate, at least join the team. At least join the team if you're not going to donate. Let's get this going. Raise money ourselves. All right, so top riders. Let's see what we're at. All right, I clicked the button. All right, so top riders. So the top place guys, 5,330. 5,330, and we're at 39.20. So we're almost at 4. Whoa! What is this? Jonathan, woo! I can't thank you enough. I feel ready for the road, baby. We're just getting started. Trust me, I got a whole video series that's coming out pretty soon. 1040. Rev Bomb with a 1040, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. We're doing some good things. And remember, I turned off all super chats. You can't donate to me. All this stuff. I want these donations. I want these ones. I want the ones going to the DGR. I want to get number 1 in the world. I want to get number 1 in the world, baby. Yeah, exactly, Dave. And that's the thing is like all the rewards I don't care about. If anything, I'm going to sell them and then get you guys stuff. I do, Marketive, I think. Is that your name? I do need some millionaires. No. I think we got power of the people, baby. I think $5. Guys, we have 400 people in the chat right now at $5 each. Like 390. So let's say 400. $5 each. What is that? That's $2,000? If everybody just threw in $5, this is for charity, guys. This is for charity. Okay, let's take a look. They're riding for men's mental health. Riding for men's health. The Distinguished Gentleman's Ride and Movember are working together to tackle men's health issues. Prostate cancer, suicide prevention. 3 of 4 suicides are men. 500,000 people, 500,000 men die of suicide a year. That's 1 every minute. So suicide prevention, prostate cancer, all that stuff. And the thing is with suicide prevention, it encompasses everything. It's talking about depression, anxiety, all that stuff. Exactly, Ask-Car, and that's what we're doing here. I've been raising money since 2014 for this charity. 6 years. This is my 6th year. Last year I got number 1 in the Tucson ride. And I think I got like top 50 in the world. I want to get top 3. I want to get top 3 in the world. I'll accept top 3. I would like to get top 1. There we're at right there. All right, let's get this going, guys. Programs we fund. Let's see what this says. Our charity partner, Movember, is the largest men's health organization in the world. Yeah. So you can download their investment report. That's cool. Well, I don't want to. Just tell me what you've done. So about the DGR. Rev Bomb, I would, man. See, I was a part of the 2014 ride. That was my first ride, 2014. I remember when we hit 1.5 million raised. That was a huge year. I remember that. Like, we were so excited for that. I wasn't part of 2013, but I remember seeing that they only raised $250,000, and then we raised 1.5 that year. I was like, woo! Then I was 2015, 2016, 2017. It's just climbing, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, they raised $100,000 less last year. That's not good. But we're gonna do better this year, guys. We're gonna do better this year, 2020. Yeah, we gotta ride solo this year. Am I gonna give away the helmet? I actually have the helmet. 1 second. From last year, I actually got a helmet. All right, I lied. It's probably at the other firehouse, but I do have a helmet. I'm seeing that we have. Do we have a new adjustment over there to the right? Oh, who donated? Vincent with a 20. Good luck, Dan. I got a Tony Rutz. Dave777777 says ride safe. Sean Smith says thanks for all you do for the community. I'm proud to support you in all you do. You guys all donated $20. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Oh, we got... Ooh. So this is from last year. This is last year's helmet. I only opened it up once. I haven't worn it, and I didn't share that I won it last year. But this went to the top 50 people in the world in donations. This is a one-off. Only 50 of these are made. 2019. Look at this. Look at the design. Yeah, this is by Hedon. There we go. Yeah, I haven't even put it on. I wonder if it's ECE. Well, I got the born on date. The born on date is November 2019, so it's still good for a while. Guys, this is amazing. Top 50 in the world. But the thing is, I want to show the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride what we could do here. Okay, the main goal is to make as much money for them so they can use it for good. Yeah, it should be ECE. Definitely should be. 4087 who donated, baby. Guys, remember I turned off all super chats. Terrell, Redfoot, baby. Ooh. Thank you so much. I turned off anything that you can donate to me because I want to go for this cause right here. Like all these rewards and all that stuff. I just think they're cool trophies. That's all. You know, they're cool trophies. Honestly, if they could just keep this money, like for how much this cost, I wish they just kind of kept the money and donated it. You know what I mean? I don't need this. I love it. It's beautiful. I actually really like the colors. Like we might actually, this is beautiful. I want to like paint my room this color. It's a beautiful helmet though. It's a beautiful helmet. And the thing is, let's see if we can do it again. Okay, top 50 in the world, but let's see if we get top 3 in the world. All right? It's all for good. But guys, with that said, you know, keep donating. Please do so. Please do so. It is a pretty color. Stacks, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. But we're going to be leaving. Thank you guys so much for all the amazing chitty chat. But guys, join the Discord. This is the Crew Lounge. This is the Crew Lounge. Join the Discord. Remember, help donate. You guys can donate off stream. Please do so. Please do so. It helps out the channel so much. And by helping the channel out, I mean helping them out. I guess it really doesn't help the channel out outside of being amazing. You know, in fact, let's go ahead and share that in the normal lounge. This is the normal lounge. Let's go to the Crew Lounge. Let's go to the Crew Lounge. There we go. Crew Lounge. Max Johnson, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Or I can throw in the highest donation gets. I don't know. I'll think about it. Well, I still have... All right, come on back. Come on back. Come on back. I still have a challenge. I still have my challenge coins. Who here has a challenge coin? Come on. All right, you suck. This is metal. It's metal. Metal. I got this. I still got like 3 more patches. I still got some keychains. How about one of everything goes to the top donator? One of everything I have. I'll throw in a shirt too. I'll buy a shirt. I'll buy you a shirt. I'll buy you a uniform. Top donator. The top donator at the end of the charity. September 26th is when this is going on. Ride solo. When is it? Shoot, when is it? It's the 26th, right? Yeah, 27th. Okay. So Sunday morning on the 27th of September, the person that has the highest donation will get, let's fix this. I feel blurry. By the September 27th in the morning, I'm going to check. The person with the highest donation will get one of everything I have in terms of swag, my ebook, any products that I have. Honestly, anything. I'll throw in. I'll ask Rockform to give you a mount. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna get Rockform to throw some shit in. Sorry, my swear jar. Sorry. I'm gonna get Rockform to throw some stuff in. Whoops. I'll give you a signed copy of. It's all green. I'll give you a signed copy of the Motorcycle Roadcraft. I'll give you a signed copy of that. Start donating. Serious. The highest donation. Here, let me check it on my side just in case it says names. I think if you go to my profile page, it puts whoever's the highest at the top. So Travis Cienfuegos. Travis Cienfuegos with a $510 donation. These are all the donations. So maybe, yeah. So the highest, Travis, you're getting it. Travis is already getting it. He's got a $510 donation. If somebody beats that, you guys can fight over it. I think I need to give more then. So signed copy of the Motorcycle Roadcraft. I'll give you my copy. I'll sign it. I'll get a T-shirt out to you. I'll get every single ounce of stuff that I have, one of everything that I have to you. I have a Rockform handlebar mount that I can give to you. I'll ask Rockform to get a G-Rock, which is their Bluetooth speaker. What else can I get you guys for number 1? If it gets stupid, then we're going to do something dumb too. The thing is, I'm trying to raise money for this charity. It's like, what can I do, baby? What can I do? But I'll think more about it. I'll think more about it. Guys, join the Discord. Join the Discord. And we'll come up with ideas. We'll come up with ideas. Yeah, we're going to make a list. We'll make a list. The Hardy Airy, that's for the bike giveaway. Yeah. Donations combined or in one. How about I come up with the answer for you guys on Monday? That's a great question. We'll have to we'll go through the list of donations and tally up the same people. And I think that's how we'll do it. Because because we were giving away stickers all month. Yeah, we'll do combined. How about that? Jonathan said it's just more work for us, but that's perfectly fine. All of July, or not all of July, all of August, we were just doing the sticker giveaway, but now all of September, this is the charity. Whoever has the most donations for that charity is going to win that stuff. There you go. Boom, boom, done, done. We're going to do the work. We'll make an announcement on Monday. We'll make an announcement Monday. We'll make the announcement Monday. Julian, Florida's not on the giveaway because Florida has really bad laws when it comes to giveaways. It's as simple as that. They won't allow us, basically. Scott O'Connor, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate it.